Hello, hello, hello. Alright, we're up and live streams and save. How do I make, oh, here we go. Public, okay, done, save. Copy link. Test. Alright, I gotta make a stream thing real quick. I think I need, oops, text. Stream. Announcements. Next. Create a channel. Permissions. Message history. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Everyone. Oops. Another stream. Alright. Cool. There we go. Alright. Alrighty. I've got a list of a few things that I need to do, which is... Yo. Hello. How are you guys doing? Nice hat, thanks. Yo, Fuse, what's up? Everybody's in the chat, let's go. I think this should work. I just need a super low. Cool. Sweet. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do some slight bug fixing and some small stuff just to get back into it after the game jam. Yeah. So, nothing crazy. Honestly. Cool CD. Thanks. That's Dingus made it. So, thank Dingus. It's a Dingus original. Alright, let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I also wanted to change a bunch of stuff. He's got that diamond pickaxe, yeah. Yeah, true. That's true. This really only does 2 damage. How about 5? That explodes, but 5 is fine also. Well, 3, 5. Can't be picked up. 15. Boomerang. Probably needs a buff. The ice scythe. Dingus cooldown. It's really 1.0. I'm gonna give it 0.9. Okay. Damage 3. I guess that's fine. Just trying to adjust some values. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I thought he could maybe have 3 health and 3 armor. Okay. Let's see. What else did I want to do? Alright. I need to make a signal in swappable objects. Signal. Yeah. Object object copied event handler. Okay, and then it's a give data. Copy. Oh. Give data. Object duplicate. Oh. So I had a problem with the duplicating of chests where it was like if you duplicate a chest while it still has like an upgrade in it, you'll open it and get a duplicate of the upgrade, which I can not have happen. I need that to never happen because the upgrades are all unique. So when you get two, it can kind of break the game. So all I need to do is emit signal, object copy, signal name dot object copy, and then in like the chest script, I can just subscribe to this. Copied plus equals copied, and I can say public void copied, and when it's copied, I can just have it say reset finished if state, if current state equals states.fg, then I will do reset finished, and I'll do true. Whoops. True. Okay. This should work, hopefully. I'm also gonna test that. Okay, two things to test. Also need to fix that. Cool. This will just be a very short one today, probably like an hour and a half or something. Just chill short stream, just trying to keep the schedule. May do some modeling, I guess. Might do actually just some balancing on the last area. I feel like it needs a little balancing, I think. Oh, excuse me. Chill day, cool. Yeah. Need a chill one. Need a chill day. Okay. Actually, I need to be this guy. Enter. Okay, let's see. So hypothetically, this has a static upgrade in it, and we need to see if when it's duplicated, it gets a new one. It seems to work. This should hypothetically have a battery in it. Okay. And these should have other things in them. Cool. Okay, it works. I guess I should see if it works with the, actually, sorry, I'm gonna have to die real quick. Yo, what's up? That was very loud. My apologies if it's really loud. Okay. Yo. Okay. Alright, so this has the vial in it. Okay, let's just make a bunch and see if I can see how many I get. It should be, is it 6 or 7? So yeah, 6 upgrades. Perfect. Okay, my code is working. So I can make as many of these as I want, but I will never get more than 6 upgrades per area, which is desirable. So you can very quickly fill everything up with this. What's causing the items to dupe? Is that the character's ability? So it is the this character specifically can pick stuff up and throw it, and then every time like you spawn something in the game, it's called like emitting. So there's like a character shoots an arrow, it's like emitting, and then there's an upgrade that gives you +1 emit, and there are gonna be more upgrades that give you +1 emit, but it'll be like shoot 2 arrows instead of 1. So this character, because they throw the object, it actually just like duplicates it, which is, I don't know, I think it's a cool interaction. So this is like planned in, but it's like kind of goofy. But yeah, most of these will all be like empty, because I have like protections in there to stop the player. But yeah, so stop the player from getting like too crazy broken. But whoops, 15. Played the demo a while ago, but I don't think that guy was playable back then. The fact that he can throw the walls is crazy. Yeah, it's very easy to like work yourself into a corner, especially with the duping. But you should be able to dig yourself out with just your, just a little placement. 'Cause it tries to solve around the character. But yeah. Yeah, he wasn't playable in the demo because he's like a kind of further down unlock. Okay, the other thing I need to do is I need to die. I need to die here. Oops. Let's get it. Have you ever thought about limiting the broken interactions, like tying it to an in-game resource to copy things? Yeah, so like, I mean, this, like, that interaction is specific to this character with, like, 1 upgrade. Like, I have plans for a different character that will be able to dupe chests. The way I limit is just, like, you can get a bunch of upgrades quickly, but it doesn't necessarily spiral out of control. So, and plus, like, if I limit it to an in-game resource, it's kind of tricky because a lot of the in-game resources can be duplicated, ultimately. So, like, the economy of the game is kind of screwed. Like, I have it so that, like, that's why I have it so it's like this armor chunk is like a little armor piece, but it gives you 1 armor, but it only goes up to 5. So this is like the early game version of like the armor power scaling. And then late in the game, or later in the game, you'll get access to like something like this, which is like up to a maximum of 20. And then later in the game, there will be one that goes like, it scales infinitely. Or maybe not infinitely, but like up to like, you know, a lot. But yeah, so there's like, I just have to kind of like, I want the player to be able to like try to break the game in a way that feels meaningful and powerful at the stage that they are, and I also want to keep the game challenging. So that's kind of a weird balance, but Yeah. Oh, I didn't save all upgrades. Okay. I guess the fun of the game is going infinite. Yeah, I agree with that. I guess that's like part of my point is like if you come up with a strategy, like, I mean, I guess like, yeah, there will be a time when you can go infinite. It's just like you kind of have to work up to it. Like that's just any game, you know. And there are ways to route around the like stops. In the meantime, that require more complicated setups. Like, there's a way to get infinite armor like on the second or like third level, with just like 2 upgrades and the right object that spawns in the world. So it's like still possible. It's just like more skill or like game knowledge based. Yeah. Like, yeah. Like assembling the right pieces is how, like, yeah. If you play a game and you can just go infinite at the start of the game, it's kind of boring. It's like, oh, I just get this and I win. Like, cool. I'm trying to make it more like, oh, I get these 3 pieces and then I go infinite. Digest state. It isn't always possible. Yeah, yeah. Current log instant. I'm pretty sure. If block is log instant. Okay. Pretty sure these are all lock instants. Oh. Maybe a block type. Might be because I did. Yeah, I definitely did that. This is for machine well. Do I actually use this? Timeout. Okay. Alright. Gotta load up the game. Fixing a bug about like the lock type loading. I also need to test this, which is well, I should just do this. Okay, let me see. Okay, game details. Add type to swamp. If all swamps. If types. If entity groups dot upgrade objects dot contains entity types dot yeah, entity types I. If it doesn't contain it, then we'll add it here. So I want 2 loops then. Zero I is less than entity groups dot upgrade objects dot count. Okay. Cool. That should work. Trying to think of what objects I need to do next. I think I might try to just wipe out a bunch of low-hanging fruit. How do you keep track of everything when balancing stuff? So I kind of have it in the back of my mind. I have a big spreadsheet. I guess I'm trying to find it. So I have a bunch of spreadsheets that kind of like describe. Is this it? Yeah, I need to update this, but I have a bunch of spreadsheets that describe like these are all the objects, enemies, and stuff in the game and stuff that I have planned. And then I have like one for the artifacts that kind of just classifies them into like rough groups. And then the specific balancing of like the actual like numbers, I kind of just play by ear. Most of the time it's like I'm playing something and I go, oh, that's broken, or like if I get it consistently and it's very broken, then I try to tune it down. But I honestly should do less of that so that it's like more wild. But yeah. Okay, cool. This is a little better. So that's all the objects, and then I have all the upgrades. Oh, never mind. Didn't work. Cool. Do you manually add stuff to the spreadsheet? Seems like it gets tedious. Yeah, I just manually add stuff to the spreadsheet. It's more just like a visual. I could make like a. Yeah, I wish Godot had some way to view large amounts of resource files at once or something. Yeah, honestly, and like, yeah, I just don't have like a data type in my game for like this thing is like a fire type upgrade, but it's like I know which ones are the fire type upgrades and I know which ones work well with the fire type synergies. And this one's like not even a fire type upgrade, but it pairs well with a lot of them. So it's kind of just like, you could do like I could like make all those like data fields, but it's like that's like more programming work than necessary, I feel, just to like get a mental model of it. So it's like I kind of just have the mental model, you know. And then you just have to verify or like validate your mental model by testing. So like I don't think there's like I don't think there's a super good way around it. Man, this guy's useless. Nice try. Yeah. But zero damage. I found a lot of success just hard coding data as code in the right places. You could do powerful things like compute values with functions, as well as do if statements. If is fire, do fire. Yeah. I mean that's kind of like I have a lot of that structure there, which is like it's simple enough where it's like this is like it's all about taking your like your data and like making it as general as possible, but then having those specific cases in the code where it changes the behavior. So yeah, I feel like it's just an interesting problem. It's kind of like any program is going to have some barrier or like some sort of like difference between the mental model and the actual model, and it's your job to like kind of organize that. Oh, I see. This needs to be entity groups. Like I have these stats. For every swappable objects, I have like the stats. So stats. So every object has these like parameters. So it's like move speed, invincibility time, if it's savable or not, like if it has a shield, if it has some mass, if it can be pushed around, if it bounces, if it uses definition of its owner, if it's hostile, agnostic, damage, fire damage, has equip effects, whatever. And all those, like every object has that, because like when I have an object in 4 different situations, I need to know how it responds, and so I need that kind of data. And so I just pull that out for each, and then like some of them have like special functions for when I'm grabbing the data, like when I'm like looking for the, for like the cooldown or invincibility time, I have like temp modifiers that are added and like clamped and stuff like that. So basically already doing yeah, cool. Yeah, I think it like works well, but it does get a little messy just because you're programming as you go along. It's like impossible to plan the whole project out beforehand and have all the functionality, at least in my brain. So let's see if my thing worked. I want to get to the end of all this, which is good. Oh yeah, I've been adding this stuff. Whoops, this is like a heat-seeking missile. This is a frying pan. We've got the fruit's gonna be nice. Oh wait, yeah, I haven't really. That's pretty funny. Especially art projects, yeah. Because art projects are like, yeah, a little less defined, I would say, than like programming projects. Just because they're malleable. At least like usually when you're programming something, it's like you kind of want to, I don't know. It's either like a very clear goal. No, being able to predict the final result. I see, yeah. I see what you mean. I would say it's like, yeah, more true for art projects than coding projects, but I think it's just hard to rationalize or look. What's up, dude? What's up? Okay, we got boots. Okay, now we've got all the upgrades here. Beautiful. Okay, what I wanted to try was this. Oh, it's pulling me in because I have the black hole. Oh, and the aura will kill me. Okay, so I can't do that. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's try again. Let's try again. Really just need to make a, like, sandbox. That's okay. I will do it later. I had a bug yesterday with the all the upgrades. I wanted to test. Test it out. I think that's everything. Could be wrong. Had my first run in Cavern in months. I like the new tutorial. Also, is Guardo unlockable? Thanks. Guardo is not yet unlockable. I do wanna make like a playtesting build for people to grab, but because I want to test all the like later game content but I will do that eventually. Grease. Alright, let's see. Like this is full stat. This is every upgrade. It's a little chaotic, I will admit. Oh yeah, whoops. I was unsure why I was so laggy. Crazy build, yeah. It's like every upgrade in the game. But I think it's, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. So I'm also gonna do this. Because I think this contributes to the lag. I think so. I gotta figure out what it is. I think it might be the types of, like, colliders that are going on. It's very annoying to listen to, I will say. Like, I guess if you're this far in the game, just like turn off the audio, you know? Wait, what I should do is, what I should do is this. Oh, there we go. Okay, worked. My plan worked. What I should do is carry around a bunch of these. Whoa, is it pulling me? Oh, I see. It was because it was... Oh, that was funny. Interesting. I don't know. Like, I just annihilate the boss. Okay, but like the 40 FPS bugs me. Yes, this is like playable. It's like above 30. But it could be the fact that I have so much like stuff on the character. But I'm more inclined to believe that it's the areas. Wow, I died. The one-shot protection. I don't have any in my game. I think maybe I need to add one-shot protection too, but it's so sad. Okay. I think it might be static. Dancing equals winning. It's true. That is true. Yeah, this layer can be on nothing. I think it's just checking a bunch of collisions that don't need to ever happen. Rift instant. This, okay, I did that right. What about the explosion? What's up, dog? What's up? Our bust. Let's go. Let's go. Clock matrix, bone lock, bomb lock, aura. Okay. So maybe. Pixie dust, rift, or a static. I did all these. Okay. Alright, maybe it isn't, maybe it wasn't what I thought. It could just be that there's so many nodes. I don't know. Not sure. It's hard to tell. It's just hard to tell. you know. A lot of folks in the stream. Big numbers. It's like, normally we have like 6. So welcome if you're new to the stream. Most of it is waiting around for the game to run, to test something. I think I fixed that. Okay, load. Oops, load. Okay, hold up. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 32. 40. I can do math. 48, 56. And then we have 7, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. 78, is that right? Evil red artifact, yeah. The red ones are evil. They are evil. Some of them they're kind of goofy. Yeah, like, I'll tell you about them. Tragedy is, negative status effects. Negative status effects gain 4 times cooldown reduction. So negative status effects happen more often or faster. Wound, I think, is deal 1 to yourself on heal to full. Hemorrhage is take double damage. Iron Maiden is a permanent status effect that deals 1 damage to you on tick. And then Doll is enemies take a minimum of 10 damage, which is just very good. So I might make it 5 or something. Wait, does it? Oh, it shocks my own ghosts. That's quite funny. Okay. Let's roll. Enter. It's C. Still 31. Still 24. It could just be the pure number of nodes. So, okay, maybe I do make... Okay, maybe I just limit the number of... What if I did it on something else? Like this. It seems almost worse. No, don't nerf it. I guess you're right, don't nerf it. Have you ever thought about doing multiplayer if this style of game lends itself to multiplayer? I agree. I have thought about doing multiplayer. I feel like I'm too deep in the project now, but it would be cool. It would be very cool. Holy smokes. Yo. I'm doing mad. Okay. Wait, how did I take like a blood dam? Oh, that's the trick. This is the real trick. Is using the blood cell. This is hands down the best projectile in the game. Just because it allows you to synergize. It would do gangbusters. Yeah, I feel like for me to do... This is why it's the best projectile. For me to do multiplayer, it would need to be more optimized than this. and it's just not, you know? Like, it's just not optimized. Like, I'm surprised it's running at all, frankly. Like, what would happen if you cloned yourself? Yeah, I'll do that. It's a great idea. Okay. It seems to be running fine. Oh, I killed one of them. Yeah, it seems to be running okay with like 5 clones. Some of them are getting... I wonder... Oh my god, I'm spawning so much stuff. Okay, let's try making a boss. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, yeah, when I start shooting, it's just like absurd. You could optimize at the end with C++. It would just be so much refactoring that it's like absurd. Like I don't think you understand. I don't think, like, I know you can optimize later. But like, it's like, I think it's mostly like Godot system reorgs that are like, that have to do with like the art and node structure. Like, they don't really have to do with, like, there's so many systems that are reliant already on that structure that the refactor would basically be like coding it again. Which is why I kind of have to optimize as I go a little bit. Maybe I think, okay, I do have an idea. I think it's the instant limit. I think there's an instant limit, or there's no instant limit, and so all the aura bubbles that it's like spawning are like, they're permanent. Wow, that was the main guy. It's interesting that it could just kill you. Guess it's just the timing. But yeah, it's like slowly going down in FPS. Like, I think if we just let it run. I am gonna focus on finishing the game first, for sure. But if there's like some low-hanging fruit that I can take care of for optimization, I'm gonna do it. Okay, let's just go to the next thing. Let it ride. Like, I don't even know, like... Just optimize it in update after release, if it will go well. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Like, if nobody plays it, I mean, I want to release like a good game. I do think there's a little bit of optimizing that is required. Frankly, if you make it this far in the game, you're probably like, yeah, whatever. Like, I don't care that it's 24 FPS because honestly, it's quite funny. Like, I think I just cleared the whole level without even like, I one-shot the boss. How did I even do that? Like, okay. The ghosts killed him. I didn't even touch him. Ghost's too strong. Okay. Alright, let's just go to deep levels. See if we get any errors. I'm just advancing the level, so hopefully there will be lots of anomalies. And it will spawn lots of enemies. Because yesterday I had a problem where it just didn't load the level, and that is a bad thing. Put a lag warning on boot screen and blame the players if they lag the game. That's a good point. It's the player's fault. Yeah. Ooh, that's a bad room to be in. Alright. Where is the... Too fast. Like, yeah. And then it's fine. After you generate a bunch of stuff, like, it's only when you're shooting, which makes it a little bit more playable. Like, it kind of makes sense. I don't know. It makes it less of a deal, I guess. Like, less of a big deal for my brain. Okay, what if... Here's an idea. What if I spawn like 1,000,000 physics objects? Oh. Yeah, what if I... that's gonna not go well. Infinite gems. Like I don't even have to use a weapon. Which plugin are you using for the line renderer? For the line renderer, for like switches and stuff, I could show you the code. It's just hand coded. It's from a tutorial, but it's just coded. And then for the lines on the actual bullets, it's like a 3D trail, which is also custom, which I also followed a tutorial from. Where was the slime? Like, how did it spawn a slime? The trails for those flying things. Yeah, that's a custom script as well. This thing. Nothing can... Custom. FPS, 76. Alright, I should probably stop doing this. It's just kind of funny. It's just kind of funny. That's a good point. Reward players under 10 FPS. That would be funny. If you just have like a bad computer. And you get the try hard achievement. It's like... Yeah, wait, what's going on with that? just permanently invincible? I'm trying to get hit by something. Yeah, I must just be permanently invincible. Wow, that's pretty strong. Huh. New speedrun tech. Breaking your PC to get upgrades, yeah. I remember when I first played the early access on my laptop. 15 FPS, yeah. Yeah, I gotta, that's where I'm like, I want it to run smooth. Too many enemies, yeah. I've done a lot to like improve performance, but was that 80 damage? Let me through the walls. Oh, maybe it's the particles, honestly. Okay, it might be the particle effects. I want to be real. I have a hunch. Okay. Let's say I'm hitting 21 FPS. Let's do this. I think it's just pixie dust. Okay, let's do this. Particles. I can just limit it at that point, but alright, an hour of just messing around. Okay, I'm gonna model 3 things, or maybe 4. Or 5. Yeah, okay. Come on, Godot. Come on. Too much code. It's very slow. It was nice doing the game jam because there's like nothing in the project, so the game builds and runs like instantly. But in this version, it's like a minute of waiting. Just because I have so many models and things like that. I think I need to also get rid of a lot of the models in the viewer. Or in the project. Okay. So 176. 182, I mean. No, that's still 25. It was 24 before, and now it's 25. So it didn't help. What I did didn't make a difference. Alright, well. Okay, well, at least I know it's not that. I should just profile it, like, correctly, but let's model some stuff. Okay, cool. The chug jug. The chug jug. Okay. There we go. Yeah, let's move all of this over here. And then what we can do, we can just duplicate this. Okay. This is most likely way too many faces for this. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so this will be the greater armor plate, which will be larger. And thinner, maybe. Really? Cool. Looks fine. Okay. Let's do this maybe. All right. just getting the shape down. Kind of like that. This could be cool. Something like this. You kind of model like you're using 3ds Max. Did you start with Max? I started with Maya, so practically Max, or like Autodesk family. But I also, I have a Blender plugin that makes it more like Maya, because that's just what I learned. But I taught a Blender class, and I used, I can do like the Blender shortcuts, like, whoops, G and GX, GY, RS, yeah, so I just don't really, it doesn't make as much sense to me, I think, because I started off differently, like you're saying. The starting, it's crazy, yeah, how much, like, how you start off kind of shapes how you model in the future. Yeah, I used to be an adjunct professor at an art school, and I taught their Blender class, because they were trying, it was for illustration majors. I taught a few like 3D classes for yeah, I taught a few 3D classes as well, but like Maya and stuff. I mean, it was a cool class, but I feel like it was nice to be at the art school. I moved, so I can no longer do it. It's in a different state, but in the state I'm in now, their art school is kind of like, seems a little behind the times. They don't have like a game program or anything. Maybe that's just because. Yeah, I only stopped because I had to move, or I moved. I chose to move, and then yeah, couldn't stick with it, but it was fun. It was nice. I enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, now I'm doing some other freelance work. Make the ends meet, you know what I mean? While I work on the game, and then once I'm done with the game, then I'll have to restructure my whole life and try to figure out what the heck I'm doing with it, I think. But that's like a later me kind of problem, I think. This is like, this looks fine, it just looks too round, I think. So I'm going to undo some of the stuff that I did. But yeah, I taught. My favorite class to teach was like a game design class, just because it was like an intro to like thinking like a designer kind of class. So it's like, what kind of questions are you asking, and like, that kind of stuff, um, which was very cool. So I enjoyed that. But did it for like 2 years. It's crazy. Time flies. Two minutes, 30 seconds. Is that how long I rambled on? My answer was 2 minutes and 30 seconds too long. And that's the truth. I think this is maybe more of a texture problem, maybe more than the model. This model is garbage. Sent you a link. I think it got filtered. Oh yeah, the links get filtered. Sorry about that. Okay, maybe. I think we're getting somewhere here. I think I'm getting somewhere. Maybe. I'd say maybe I just need to exaggerate. It's this bottom section. It's bugging me very much. It's bugging me very much. Whoa. That's probably why too. You can describe the link in words. Looks kind of cool. All right, why not just leave it there? David Lynch video, he talks about that, and I really connect with his mindset towards money and art. Interesting. What do I look up? Sounds interesting. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. You've convinced me. I'll send it in general. Okay, dope. Do that. Dope. Thanks, Jacob. Okay, cool. I think, yeah, maybe I'd try to do something fancier with this shape. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Something like this. Alright, yeah, this is... most likely fine. It's ugly. Let's do this. I need the... I don't know why I'm so focused on this model. It's not a big deal. It's not a big model, man. It's just a model. Okay. Let's do some UV editing. Face. Okay. Let's see. Also this. Where is the other model? Really? Oh, it's down there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was thinking maybe something like this. This looks like bones or something. This does look pretty cool. Whoa. Okay, that's it. Sheesh. No way, dude. Very cool looking. Oh, this is the back. It's gonna be like a crystalline. Like a diamond thing, I don't know. I like this. It's cool. Oops. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now that's cool. Okay. So this part could probably be a little brighter. But we have a gap in our model here. We have a gap. We have a breach. This also can just be, whoops, one thing. I don't know. You guys got any tips for staying motivated? Just like in a general sense, like living, breathing, eating, walking around, you know, that kind of stuff. How do you manage it all as a person? You know? Sometimes it's just, I don't know. Sometimes it is just, it's not hard per se, but it's like, how do you maintain purpose? Where do you guys find purpose? That's my question, I guess. Unfortunately, I'm demotivated to do anything. I get it. I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like. I feel like not a lot of Cavern, but like a lot of, yeah. I don't know. You can do a lot of stuff just by like brute forcing yourself into like well, I've sort of sunk cost this much time in so far, so obviously my only path forward is the only path is forward, right? But yeah, I don't know. Anybody got any like, I'm a pretty positive guy. I just yeah, I don't know. The greater armor plate. This looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this, honestly. Except one thing is this. Probably. It's just this. Yeah, that's it. It's a good approach. Yeah, just like brute force. Like, it feels kind of silly a lot of the time. Because you kind of question, like, well, am I really? But it's not a very solid approach, but it does seem to be able to get the job done, I suppose. Sometimes. Alright, cool. Cool. I think that should work as that's a cool model. Alright, we made something alright, halfway decent. So right now, I guess I'm making the greater health potion, which is this big jug. The greater armor plate, which is this thing. And the greater shield module, which is let me see what it looks like. I drew a little concept art. I think it'll be something like, well, pardon me, I have the hiccups. Pardon me, I had the hiccups. Naru, what's up? What's up, dude? Welcome. How fare ye? Thee. How fare thee? Delete faces. You could do anything given a long enough time span. It's true. It's true. That I can get behind. That I can get behind. Just saw your latest video. Game looks great. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate it. Still chipping away at it. It's coming together slowly but surely. Do. Whoops. Okay, we're just gonna grab these faces and scale them down. Okay. We'll do edge, bridge. Beautiful. Okay, maybe we need a little, yeah, we definitely needed that. Definitely needed that in there. That looks pretty cool. Is there like an individual origins? Oops. Brendan, I see you as a master of traditional art in the game dev sphere. What are your best books for learning traditional art form, etc.? From, etc. Because I think those concepts apply to 3D modeling as well. I agree wholeheartedly with the applying the concepts, and I appreciate the kind words about being a master. We'll see if I can ever live up to the I'm trying my best, but best books, in my opinion, I really like. I'm a big fan of this book, Color and Light. It's a James Gurney painting book, but it's about like sort of, yeah, it's got a bunch of stuff about like lighting and things like that. I think this is really good. It's not necessarily like a design book, but I do feel like I use it a lot for my sense of like contrast and like guiding the eye, I feel like, at least. I don't know. Color and Light's a great book. Just really cool stuff. I want to do more painting. I need to do more painting, man. But yeah, Imaginative Realism is a cool book too. I like that one. How to Render, which is a book Scott Robertson. This is a really good one. Just for, this is like more material stuff, but I feel like this helped me with like drawing and thinking about like specular highlights and things like that, and like shader stuff. This is just kind of cool, but it's more from like a drawing and construction perspective, which kind of helps with like modeling and flow. Like if you can draw like a car, you can kind of understand like the flow of the model and like where the highlight should be like realistically when like light's hitting it and stuff. So I think that's a cool book too. What engine do you use? I use Godot at the moment. I used oh, maybe I just have like too much stuff open. I used Unity for my first 2 commercial projects, and now it's Godot. I switched when they kind of had like the big, like right when I decided to do Cavern full time, or not full time, but like sort of permanently, as like a big project. They had the whole like thing about the real-time fee or whatever it was called, so I switched. But I like Godot. I like Godot for what it is. It's kind of cool. Whoops, that seems dangerous. No. Okay, well, looks like I kind of have to go with this. Kind of like a shuriken or something. Yeah, I like that. It's a bit pointy maybe, but that's okay. It'll be like, in the game, it'll be like this, probably. Maybe it's a bit too pointy. Maybe it's a bit too pointy. Oops. Hello. Tienda VHS. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're modeling a thing for the stream. So I liked how it... Well, I liked when it was pointy. Normal. I like the pointy version, but I don't think I can live with the consequences. Well, what do you think? How are you planning on power creeping the shield? I'm probably just gonna kind of combine their effects, so it'll just be like slightly better. It'll be like, like this. The way I like made it worse, I guess, was like. One sec. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Get sucked in. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay, so like the way I made it, this one just gives you a shield, right? You know that. This one gives you the, it like loads a shield, so it like gives you a status effect, and then you get the shield at the end of the status effect. So I guess the goal with this one would be like to incentivize you to like get hit or spend your shield. It gives you a shield, and then it also gives you a loading status effect to give you a new shield. So it kind of be like, oh, I have a hit to spend. Because a lot of the stuff, like some of the upgrades are like, yeah, it's like on hurt, like you know all this stuff. But like, I feel like it'll incentivize like some of the like getting hit upgrades and stuff like that. So, I don't know. That's kind of the plan. That's the hope, I guess. What is going on here? That's terrible. I feel like this model is really wonky. It's got some problems. It's got some problems with it. Let's see. Delete, dissolve edges. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think it should be like, I don't think it'll be like too crazy useful. But I think it'll be interesting enough for people to want to use. It just keeps like the shield cycling going. Because I've also thought of like, I might have to have something in the game that limits, I don't know. The shield is so broken. It's like it's so broken. I'm not sure. Or I guess magic damage goes through shield. Okay, so maybe it's fine. Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. Who cares? We'll just see how it plays out, but that's kind of my plan. This will be fine. Okay, I do want to do this, which is front UV project view, UV editing. I think it's up here. Kind of wanted it to be like this, but it's a little unfortunate I don't have a light and a dark. maybe get away with. No. Nope. I guess I could try this. Yeah, I don't know. I could figure out a way maybe to make it like better or worse. It would probably need to be better later. But we'll reserve that for the testing gameplay to see what needs to happen. Because, like, yeah, the problem with the shield I see is that, like, you can essentially, like, refresh it. Maybe I should make, like, energy damage go through shield or something. Or, like, if you take damage while you have a shield and it's energy damage, you take, like one after or something, like static, or I don't know. Yeah. There won't be that many energy damage, like, things anyway. This is probably fine. Okay, we're already at 1:42. So let's do greater shield. Whoops, can't spell I before E. Shield. Object apply rotation scale. Greater armor plate. Object apply rotation scale. Since I'm on summer break now, I thought I'd make a game, but not sure if I should. Yeah, go for it, man. That'd be super cool. I would say you can, for sure. And I would say start with something small. Like, you could even start with something just, like, fun to kind of practice with, like make like a snake clone, or make like Pong or something like that. Just to say, you know, I did it. Pong is a fun one. But after that, you can say make a small project with whatever you want in it. But you should definitely go for it. At least in the sense that you're capable. You made a Flappy Bird clone? Sweet. Yeah, you're already on the way, man. You're already prepared. You've already done, like, most of the work. So I think you're already off to the races. I think you can do it. I know it's daunting, but I think you just start like you did the Flappy Bird clone, and start small, and, you know, keep up the good work. You'll get there. You'll get there. You'll get there. I'm a big fan of starting small because I'm, like, deep into a 3-year project that will hopefully be over soon-ish. And that's the way it goes. It's just so easy to, like, get crazy out of, yeah, it's so easy to have the thing balloon out of control. And while I do like where Cavern's at, it's Cavern's time, I think. It's Cavern's time. Scope creep, yeah. Yeah, a little bit of scope creep. I think also just, like, yeah, you want the game to be good, and, like, I feel like something not, well, it's not that nobody talks about it, but it's, like, even, like, scope creep in the sense of, like, your expectations for yourself will change, because it's like you just you know, like you're like, well, I released one game and it went well. I released a second game and it was more technically complex, and then I was like, well, I want to make a big one, you know. So it's like scope creep, but your own. It's your own fault. It's your own like moving goalpost, I guess. On like what you're satisfied with. I guess that is just scope creep, but yeah, I don't know. It feels like it doesn't even have to do with the game. It's more just like self. Hopefully this makes sense what I'm saying. It feels like it's more so just like I feel I have some personal thing where I'm like, I have to be this now, and like once I accomplish that, it'll be something better. And it's like always, grass is always greener, always moving the goalpost. So, hey, Dogma Quest, what's up? Do you think there's a sweet spot for game size for solo devs, and do you want to be a solo dev for the rest of the time? I definitely think there's a sweet spot. I would say it's probably like a little smaller than what I'm doing. I think if I had a team, this would be a little bit more achievable. But I just think like the risk, like I think, okay, I'm also talking in like a business sense. So like I would like to be a solo dev for the rest of the time if I can make money off of it and do it for a living, because that would be great. Otherwise, I think I'll just have it as a hobby and have fun and do team projects and do solo projects and just kind of do whatever I feel like. In the sense of like a business, I think sustainably for indie devs, if you're going to be solo, yeah, it makes less sense to do like a 7-year project or a 4-year project, just because the risk is so high. Like even like these teams of people that do like Landfall or Aggro Crab, like they're doing like 1, 2, I think they did a 3-year project, but those guys are doing like even smaller projects, right? And they have a whole team, and they're like very successful because they get to like iterate and just push one out, right? And they're always pretty cool projects. So I feel like the sweet spot game size for solo devs is smaller than you think, and I would like to solo dev. I like working solo, but I also, it's kind of a dream of mine to like be able to hire people on like for a game project, you know? Like if this goes well enough, it'd be like, okay, I'm gonna make a small project with like a small team of 5 people, and I'll pay them, and it'll be like just really cool to like get to see and allow like creative people that I appreciate like work on the project. Like I want to be able to support people that I want to be able to pay artists that I like, you know. Like that stuff. That's really cool to me. So yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. I haven't really thought it like through too much, but I guess this needs like a son of a gun. Let's go. Let's do this. Mesh duplicate. Son of a gun. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Do you have any aspirations? Do you guys have aspirations for Yeah, you have that one friend you work with. Yeah, my buddy Calvin. He's a really good dude, and he yeah, he's a great guy, and he just in fact he really knows a lot about he's like more of a programmer than an artist for sure, but he when it comes to the coding, he just, I don't know, he knows what he's doing, and I feel like he plays a lot of games, and he kind of knows what's cool for games, so I like Calvin a lot. But yeah, potential collaborator for sure. Yeah, definitely. definitely part of the company. Part of the dream. I have a few people that I'm like, okay, this person is on the list for sure. And then I also just think like, yeah, just be cool to like, know him from school. No, I used to actually work at a game studio with him. I met him after school, and we both worked at this game startup. He actually got me the job because he's goated. But yeah, I worked with him at a game startup. So he yeah, doing programming games and stuff. Startup went under. It was poorly managed, I think, but what can you do? I think it had a cool idea. The tech wasn't really there, and they tried their best, but it just didn't work out. What happened to that startup? Dissolved or what? Yeah, it dissolved after. I mean, I liked working there. It was like a little, I would say poorly managed. They were like running out of money, and then they were like, they like didn't pay people for some work they did. You know, it was just bad management stuff. So, yeah, cool. All right, let's do this then. Is this? Whoops. Really? Oh, okay. Object key transform. This will be this. Water potion. Water bottle. Water glass. I guess plastic. Alright, let's export some of this stuff. I'm actually very happy with this model. I think it looks kind of cool. File, export. This document. GitHub. Do you watch any devlogs in the platform? Yeah, I watch a bunch of devlogs. Let's see. Lately, oh man, this guy's really cool. Let me look up. Subscriptions. Let me find a few folks for you guys. It's been kind of hard to, honestly, lately, I haven't watched a ton. This guy is really cool.
Hey, it's me. You ever wonder why
We gotta turn that down.
so many games have procedurally generated terrain?
This guy.
It's the
Oh no.
He's doing a really
it's
cool
random, but it's not intelligent random.
character. He's been working on this forever, but
Let me elaborate.
it's very cool.
This is a simple island I made with pearl and woods.
Yeah.
The only rule was an altitude check.
This guy's the
The lower
goat.
is water and the higher is ground. Then I made a more complex
I
one.
love this
Instead of
guy.
writing all in his face,
It's just absurd.
quick to fix
Like the,
until it generates things. Well,
I don't know.
what I'd like to think is it
I don't even know what engine he's using. In his comment section daily, yeah. It's so cool. Bali Cobb, hello Mr. Dogma, what's up? Yo, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Yeah. Yeah. I'm hoping. The game goes well. Okay, this is greater armor plate. Let's just make a bunch of stuff. Time to make a bunch of stuff. Export. File. Export. GLTF. Oh wait, cancel. Okay, file. Export. GLTF. Greater shield module. Shield module. Okay. File. Export. Greater health potion. Export. Cool. Oops. File export. Water potion. Water potion. Water bottle. Cool. Export. Okay, let's do armor. I just played Sig EO. I had fun with it. I feel it's got potential even if it's a gag game. Yeah, I think it would be fun to make it like a full, like, maybe like a 1 hour experience and just like have some really dumb cutscenes and like, I feel like it could be funny. I enjoyed making it a lot. I really enjoyed making the cutscenes, the cutscene and like the models and just making like it kind of absurd and silly. I like that. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it greatly. Armor plate, armor chunk, armor plate. The intro was funny. Thanks. I'm glad it was funny. I feel like sometimes it's like, yeah, it's like, is it funny or not? I'm leaving for today. Have a great day, everyone. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Naru. Have a good one. What should I call this? The armor. What did I call it in the drive? I call it the excuse me. The greater armor plate is what I called it. Cutscenes were made in Godot's timeline feature or GDScript or Blender GLTF. The cutscenes all in the animation player, like this, the timeline thing. But they're all like in game. So, or like, it's just the game scene. Yeah, it's like, I can show you actually. I'll show you in a second. Greater armor plate. Yeah, we'll just do that. Because I could change the name later. Greater armor plate stats. Okay. Yeah, here. I'll show you. Cigarette EEO. Okay. So, oh wait. Well, that should work. So, there's actually I included this in the game because I thought it was funny. But you can like start controlling the character Oh, I have it on debug mode. I was also messing with some balancing stuff to try to change how the game plays. It's probably very loud. But,
Swells.
uh-oh. It swells. Okay. Sorry if it's like insanely loud. Okay. Let's do that. Alright, let me do this. I have the debug thing on. We have to go in the CEO database. Dev debug false. Alright. Okay. So in the game, if you press the C key during the cutscene, you can just drive away. So I press C, whoops, and then I just drive away.
I'm already running a bit late. Pumping elbows. Alright. There's no on the jet ski.
Nice. Little Easter egg, yeah. This is so loud. I got banned because in the last stream I said dogma.questlog in this. Yeah, that's so funny. For the wiki, yeah. Easter egg. Yeah. So I'm already way over here. I don't know where I am. Sorry, video. It's quite annoying. It's so loud. Okay. That's better. Jeez. Holy smokes. Okay. Also, I know it's like kind of impossible to win the game at the moment, but I'll show you guys how to win. It's C. C was the key. Yeah, you can do like a bunch of a bunch of crap in oh, where is it? Here we go. Okay. I gotta find the other cigarettes. Water's sick, thanks. Yeah, it turned out kind of funny. I've never done anything like this, like water, whatever. C, like the C, yeah, exactly. That's exactly the correlation I was making. Oh, there's cigarette 3. Okay, so after you collect the 4 cigarettes, also your speed cap goes up based on how many cigs you have. So you can move at a higher clip. Click. Oh, uh-oh. I missed that. The last one's over here. It's really hard to complete just because I made it like very hard to like tell where things are, which was like stupid of me. Here it is. Okay, but then you're supposed to get 4 cigarettes. it's so choppy. You're supposed to get 4 cigarettes, and then you're supposed to make it to the meeting at HQ and break through the brick wall. And HQ is that building over there in the distance. But there's a bug where the building, and I put it so far away, I was like in my sleepless stupor. I put it like way too far away. So let's cook over there. I think we can hit some higher speeds. Oh wait, am I not gonna be able to get it? I need a glass day. Swells, okay. Sorry, I need it to be glass before we can go over there, because I gotta hit a few of these things. I don't know if I'll hit my top speed. I might be able to just change it, actually. I spent way too much time making this, like, silly water shader. Okay, it's glass time. Okay. Oh no, we're only at 99. That's not enough speed. Okay. Remote. Oh, load. Load. There's no way. Hi, have a good one, Mabuza. Thanks for coming to the stream. This should be like. Alright, what if we just crank the acceleration all the way up? I gotta read the waves. EU type. Yeah, good night. So I made a bug where essentially the thing in the distance, this building in the distance, like, stops working. But it's at 10,000, or it's at 20K. So I just gotta keep going. Yeah, this was a terrible idea. I, like, just crammed this in at the end. Alright. Oh, we're still only going 95. It's not enough. We should be able to see it, though. There it is. And then the goal was to crash into this at high enough speed. Oh, top speed 8 maybe? Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, no, I need the top speed to be lower. Alright. I see. What if it was like 4? I don't think I'm ever gonna hit top speed. Anyway, if you hit this wall at top speed, it just crashes the game, and that's how you know you won. But oh well. I need to fix it. Was this for a jam? Yeah, it was for GMTK. It turned out okay. It's very broken. It's frankly unplayable. It's kind of fun to just drive the jet ski around, but oh well. On to the next. Back to work on Cavern. Okay. Oh, Cavern Game. Welcome back, Marcus Alexij Person. So true. That is true. It's a great point. How do you move with the keyboard? It's WASD. My brothers and I made a little prototype for this jam. It was cool to teach them a bit of Unreal Engine. That's awesome. Crash the glass to crash the game. It makes sense. It's like he's breaking out of his video game confines. The glass is the computer screen. Yeah. Yeah, the idea originally was that, like, you get so many cigarettes and you go so fast that you just, like, crash into the building and die, and, like, when the character dies, it just shuts down the game. It only worked with controller. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Do. Okay. Greater armor plate. Let's do it. Let's do it. I go greater armor plate. Slap it in here. Make it local. Throw it here. Delete this. This thing's. Whoa! I did not actually save the whole model. So we have to delete it. Remove. I didn't apply my mirror modifier. Vertex, mesh, merge by distance. Removed one. Where? Where did it remove one? Okay. Alright, well, I'm cool with that. Alright, file, export, ELDF, greater armor plate. Export. That's interesting. I have no clue why it only worked with controller, but it's supposed to work with keyboard, but oh well. Game jam's game jam. I feel like it's been nice to just take the game jam not so seriously. What the heck? Did I not just okay, let me do this. File, export, greater armor plate. Okay, let's do this. Re-import. Oh, is it? No, that's should be fine. Okay. Geometry on transform. Cool. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Delete. That's looking okay. Greater armor plate, highlight area, collision shape, shadow, interact tag, pause. Seems fine. Color mesh, variant mesh, quick load, creator, armor plate stats. Greater armor plate. Okay. Give armor. Make unique. Armor. Oops. The armor cap is going to be. I don't know what the armor cap should be on this. Maybe 100? 100? $100's fine for this, probably. And then shrapnel is going to emit greater. Whoa. Do not emit the taker. Okay. Alright, let's see if it worked. Let's see if it works well. Excuse me. 4:30. 4:30. That seemed like it loaded faster. Also. Oh, this is so quiet compared to the, okay. Alright, let's see. Armor chunk. And armor. Okay, looks pretty good. Ay. Yeah, looks pretty cool to me. A good looking model. Alright. Cool. That's practically done. I might say maybe it gets a little bit of a maybe 0.56, a little bit of a boost on the Y plane. Can I request that switching the hot swap item also has a slows time? Interesting. That is a good question. That would be kind of cool. So do you think, I guess, question, would it work like you just, whenever you hold shift, it slows time? Or would it be like only when you start scrolling and then the animation plays, maybe? Interesting. Very interesting idea. So, I mean, it would be cool if you could just, like, toggle it on with, like, shift, and now it's, like, slow-mo, you know? Honestly, I don't mind that, because, like, slowing down time feels kind of bad. Not bad, but it's, like, where is time matrix? It doesn't feel, like, that impactful, but if you could just turn it on. Here, why don't I just try it? Try testing it out. It's a good request, Taz. It's a good idea. Okay. Toggle hot swap active. Just holding shift would probably be the most intuitive. I agree. Okay. I think, and it's kind of fun. It just slows the whole game down. It's kind of cool. I was trying to, yeah, I wanted that to be a better upgrade anyway. Let's say time scale equals time matrix. I see. So when do I set this? I set it to 1 if I'm releasing swapping. Okay. So I will just do let's maybe do a thing here. Oops. Okay, we'll do public bool time. Oops. Public int time scale equals 0. And then we'll do this, and we'll say oops. I guess, how should I implement this? Timescale equals 0. I think I could just do this. Guess I should just do this. Okay. Let's do private void update timescale bool on if random question, why can we not post media in general? Is it because of bots? I don't know. I think I just set it up like that, and then I just didn't think about it. Like, I'm not very big into, let's see, how do I add? You can send messages. Embed links. Okay, attach files. What are the other permissions you guys need? Embed, attach files. Okay, I think that's it. Save. Alright, now it should work in general. Alright, there we go. Now there's embedded permissions. Those sound right. I love the game's style. Not that it isn't like Diablo, but it reminds me of it, and that's why I love the game at first. Good job, dude. Definitely buy the game when it launches. Thanks for the compliments. Yeah, it's got a little bit of that Diablo flair to it. Very nostalgic for the style, low frame rate animation in particular. Yeah, I agree. I like the low frame rate animation. I agree. Okay. Honestly, I don't know what I'm like worried about here. This should just be. Let me just test this first. Update timescale. Update timescale. False. Update timescale. True. True. Alright. And then toggle hot swap. For real. Do you also stream the model progress? Sometimes. I was just modeling earlier, so just did this. And then also on the channel, there's like a live streams playlist. It has all the live streams in it, so if I've modeled a few things, you can kind of pick through there and see if any of those catch your eye. But yeah. Howdy. Billzoo64, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Howdy, howdy. How are you doing? Alright, I think this should work, Daz. There's maybe an edge case that I need to figure out, but that was a good suggestion. It's interesting because with the controller you can just kind of toggle it on and just leave it. So it's kind of funny. You just get to play the game in slow motion. Let's try this. Yeah, that's like crazy. Because you can still attack and stuff. What's your plans for the third area? Let me try to grab let's do a boss fight or something. Let's just get a bunch of potions so I can actually move in the this is so funny. Like you can just play normally and then like when he starts going crazy. Oh, he didn't do it. Plans for the third area, I'll tell you in 1 second. Makes the rest of the game feel so fast. I mean, I do have, yeah, I could be like, I could thread the needle. Oh my god. Oh, ow. No way that hit me. Oh my god, I'm like Faker. I'm like Faker from League of Legends. That's so funny. That's cool. Alright, well. Wait, why is it like... It feels almost slower. There's an edge case where... I guess I'll do this. I'll do... Moonensis was probably the main reason I wanted this, like alternating between hot swapping thorns and flames. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was a good idea. I like it, man. If not swapping. And we'll do this. I think this will work. Great idea, man. Cool. I like it. That makes that upgrade like more useful too. I feel like well, So interesting thing, I guess, is like that's like as slow as it gets. I guess the hot swap slows down time just normally, so that's fine too. I guess I don't mind. I don't mind that. Yeah, it's like slow mo. Okay. I guess I just don't want players to like play with it on the whole game, you know? Like whenever they're fighting an enemy. I guess it's fine. It doesn't really matter. It's not that big of a difference where it like makes meaningful change, I feel like. Okay, I was testing something. Oh yeah, this. I was testing this. Okay. It's like balloons 2x speed, yeah. Okay, this is my plans for the next area are it's gonna look something like this. And then oh yeah, I was working on this. I was working on the homing missile. Uh-oh. Oh, get away from me. These are really annoying. I don't know what I'm gonna do for these, but there probably won't be like one of these things shooting them all the time. But you can also dodge them like this. And it's even easier with slow motion. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's kind of crazy how much time you have when it's slow-mo. I'm just staring him down. Super cool with the slow-mo, yeah. I agree. The goal is to try to get it to wrap around and hit the thing so it blows up the rocket on its... Ooh, ouch. That's not good. I couldn't do it. Oh my god. It got me. Okay. Holy smokes. Yeah, it'll be like this kind of like jungle-y section. Still very much early in progress. Man, these things are annoying. Just making spikes. It'll just have some interesting new enemies, more of the same stuff. There'll be like little stealth mechanics. It won't be too crazy different. I feel like a lot of it'll just be like you have more kind of tools to play with, like to make different setups. So different weapons and like let's see. Yeah, so there's different weapons like these, like this scepter that makes like this magic explosion, bubble wand which shoots the long bubble wand, the boomerang. I like how the boomerang turned out a lot. It kind of like depends on where your mouse is. So like if I shoot it straight forward, but if I click and then put my mouse over here, it'll take like a wider arc. So it's very it's very controllable, I guess. Oh, yo. Wait, why was it like so slow? Or why was it like jumping like that? That's interesting. I wonder why it's doing that. That's not supposed to happen. Huh. Okay, well, I have some bugs to work out. That's weird. Anyway, yeah, the boomerang's kind of cool, and you can juggle multiple of them. So, like, you can do like this. Okay, it's kind of hard, but. And when you catch one, it'll auto throw it. Like, it'll auto throw the next one. Like this. It's kind of cool. And then, let's see. Yeah, you can kind of just, oh, this is cool. You don't even have to click. Wait, I wonder how many of these I could get going. Wait a minute. This is very doable. Okay. Here, I discovered a new setup I want to try. Alright, stay there, boomerangs. Wait, this might not work. It may work, though. Yeah, I don't know why the boomerang is so funky with the time. What's it like with crystal ball? Good question. I will try it with crystal ball in a moment. First, I want to try this, which is the... If I can just make boomerangs to grab, I think I could spawn a bunch. Okay, pick up emitter with the boomerang on top. Yes, this is ideal. This is exactly what I needed. Okay. Oh wait, no, because they don't ever die. Okay, what if I whoops, that was a mistake. Come on, spit out another one, bro. Oh, I dropped it over there. It's because it has 3 max. Okay. Alright, well, this is not as cool as I thought. But if I could, I guess what I should do is this. Here. This is the real strat. We make a spike generator. We drop all the boomerangs. We're gonna, it's very hard to drop the boomerang. Okay. We're gonna turn all these spikes into boomerangs. Spikes into boomerangs. Sorry, this is taking like a long time to set up. A barrel, that's not what I wanted. Uh-oh. It's destroying it. Okay. What? Okay, what about the barrel? I want to change the barrel. Okay, whatever. This could be optimized for sure. Take your time. Yeah, we gotta have this set up. Any spoilers for the new character? I think I've talked about him on stream before. But he'll be like a random character. Just like random to the nth degree. Okay. We've probably made a stack of a lot of boomerangs here. So I think what we could do now is see how many we could juggle. Basically, we want to just throw and pick up one. This is looking like it's going pretty good. Like, am I even picking up new ones? Okay, I think I picked up all of them. Okay, and I dropped all of them too. Oh, so it looks like I am losing some of them slowly. Yeah, a bunch of them fell over. What I want to do is spawn the boss. Oh, and yeah, that's gonna break it. the death boomerang spiral. I mean, this is kind of cool. Come on, this is kind of cool. I kind of messed up. They're all everywhere though. But wait, timeout. Idea. I wonder if you could use. Oh, no way. Wait. Like if I could use this to draw them back to me after I. Oh, I picked. Oh, son of a gun. That's really funny. Wait a minute. Okay, tree. So I'm getting into the weeds here. So many boomerangs. This thing needs to not be that. Okay. Okay, the scepter needs to be this. Oh. Interesting. Okay, actually I think this requires... Can I not even... Okay. That's interesting for sure. I wonder if I could use this to collect them all. Maybe not. It's kind of working. Pick up all the pieces. My dumb strategy. Alright. When those stop, then we can spawn the boss and try again. Okay. I like Moonensis because he just sits there for a while. Oh wait, son of a gun. I gotta get rid of this. No. This is not good. I need to get rid of that. I need to get rid of the thing in there. Oh well. There's no hope. There's no hope for my boomerang strategy. Ooh. Okay. There we go. I mean, if you can throw enough of these, it kind of just goes. Like, I don't have any damage upgrades. That was pretty fun. Alright, I like that. Okay, what's the orbiting thing called? I don't know. Like the worm? Oh yeah, here's the crystal ball. I think I disabled it with crystal ball. Because it made it unusable. So I opted to not use it there. It made it very unusable, but it works with manifest, which is cool, I think. They start bouncing. Oh wait. Oh, it must be. Yeah, if you swap it. That would actually be kind of a cool test to do. All right. They just bounce away. Goodbye, boomerang. Oh, there's one in the wall. Any spoilers for a new character? That was what I was gonna say. He's just kind of a random swapping guy, and he can, you can summon the boss early, is what I'll say. Which is cool. Do you plan on doing a Dogma Direct featuring Camera Kit gameplay reveal? That would be cool. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Maybe I will. Great idea. Grand idea. Okay, let's fight. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Ah, no. Ah. They're bouncing too much. Oh no, my god. I've been had. Okay. Where was I? Let's get back to it. They're only really good if you use a ton of them, I think. Oh, I'm toast. I'm toast. I have no answer to the ghosts. Holy smokes. I died to a ghost. But the boomerang got it. Alright. Okay. What was I even doing? What was I even doing? Oh yeah. Alright, it's 5 o'clock. I think I may need to end the stream soon. Alright. Yep, that looks fine. Alright, it goes past 21. Done deal. Alright, cool. There's maybe one interesting part about the new area, but Honestly, it's just kind of, I'm just trying to rinse and repeat the gameplay and tune it up so it's fun and challenging for a long enough time, and you can come up with some silly setups. But let's see. I guess we could do one more. Greater health pot, I see. Greater health potion. Greater health potion stats. Greater health potion. Oh, cool. Glass. Really? Really? No way. I really do the overlay on the glass? I'm surprised. Okay, wow. So, call me surprised. Copy. Copy. Paste. Copy, paste. Okay. Copy, paste. Okay. Because it should be a little bigger. Okay. Greater health potion. Load build. Okay. As someone who's been thinking of trying to make a living off of indie games, I'm curious what led you to making games. Honestly, it was my cousin. When I was when I was entering high school, I had an older cousin who was 4, I don't know, 4 years older than me, and he introduced me to Game Maker, and or 3 years, I guess, 3 years older. And yeah, the rest is history. Then I started watching YouTube videos and stuff like that. Yeah. So that kind of got me into it. And then I think like when I was in college, I got a little more serious about it. W cousin, yeah, my cousin, W guy. So got a little more serious as I got older. And yeah, trying to make it work. But who's to say? Maybe 3. I might need to add like potion sickness or something. I don't really want to, but maybe. Maybe. Terraria has potion sickness. But it would be something like, well, maybe only the big potion has potion sickness or something. The main thing I'm stuck on is fitting it in with a day job. But yeah, I understand that. Yeah, it's a big time commitment and all that, so. The greater health pot looks a little bit too similar. Looks a little bit too similar. So maybe I need to, whoops, some contract work I'm working on. Don't say anything. I accidentally leaked it on stream. I think maybe I need to just change the color or something. Oops. Pink health potion. It's not gonna fly. It's too dark. This could maybe go. Problem is, it just doesn't look very healthy. I guess, yeah, I guess it could just be down here. Alright, well, let's just try this. Excuse me. Greater health potion. Like cough syrup. Yeah, exactly. I think it probably just needs to be a little bigger. Probably. Like cough syrup. It's very appealing. Makes it sound very appealing. Alright. Whoops. Because I didn't really think that through. That's a big health potion. I guess it's fine. It's just huge. I think I might move it up a little bit more. 0.7. Oh, yeah, the shadow needs to be bigger. Whoops. Should have, greater health potion. Maybe I'll change the color, but oh, maybe not. Save. What tunes are you listening to? None at the moment. No tunes. No tunes. Alright, it's probably fine. Excuse me. Lately, I've been listening to honestly nothing. Haven't really been listening to anything specific lately. Oops. Oh, that's what I should do. Oh, that would be crazy. This is such a dumb, like... Does this work? Does this work? Not really. It just doesn't do that much damage. Oh, and I just attract all the bullets. Alright. Okay, I think I gotta close the stream. Thanks for coming to the stream. It's been real. Take care. Thanks for all the feedback on the game, and thanks for watching the videos and stuff. Goodbye, Taz. Peace, peace, peace. Take care, everybody. Try to catch more sometime. Cool. Yeah. And yeah, the live streams playlist has them all sort of backed up, so check them out. All right. Peace. Bye.